up, what's up, what's up? It's your man Chaz Ellis once again answering the questions that you asked me. A lot of women ask me what they need to watch out for from guys. One of the biggest things I say that you need to be aware of is guys that are too honest. Now I know people are like, what? Too honest? I like an honest man. I like a man that keep it real. I like somebody who tells me the truth. I know that. A lot of people feel that, honesty is the best policy, and generally it is. But you got to be aware of guys that are too honest because a lot of times people aren't honest just because they're not keeping it so honest with you just because they're honest. A lot of times they're doing it because they don't care and because your feelings don't really matter to them because you're not somebody they're really thinking about for the long term. Here's a for instance. Now, if you were going, somebody invites you to a barbecue, you don't really know the person that well, don't really like them that much, and you're going to be late or you end up being late. When you come to the barbecue, you're probably not going to make a whole lot of excuses. You're going to be like, yeah, sorry, traffic, whatever. You're not going to say anything. You're probably not going to care. But let's be real. If you are actually an employed person who wants to keep their job and you're going to show up late, generally you're going to make some excuses. You're not going to tell your boss, hey, you know what, I was at Popeyes, had to get some chicken real quick. You know how it is. Or I was up late because I've been drinking, bro. I like to drink. You know me. Matter of fact, I'm still a little bit hungover. You're not going to tell that truth. You're going to try to put a positive spin on whatever happened. You may not all out lie, but you're going to try to put a positive spin on the story because you don't want to get fired. You actually care about being employed. You care about that job. Well, if you're talking to your guy and you say, do I look fat in this dress? And he's like, yeah, you look fat in that dress, girl. Dang, man, you smuggling cottage cheese? Wow, are those your ankles? I mean, if a guy is saying those types of things to you, it's not because he's honest, because he doesn't care. It's because he doesn't really care about your feelings. He's not going to try to put a positive spin on whatever he says. He may be real with you and say, maybe that dress doesn't, isn't the best fit for you or something like that. Or I don't really like the color on that dress or something like that. But if he likes you, he's going to tell you the truth in such a way that's going to make you still feel comfortable and not just blunt trying to hurt your feelings with it. And he's not going to come out with just that 100% raw, uncut truth because he cares about your feelings. A lot of girls, when they first meet a guy, they just love a dude that keeps it real. Are you talking to other women or do you have other... Girl, I got him on deck. Yeah, I'm talking to other women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know if I really want to be in a relationship. And a lot of girls would be like, he was kind of blunt, but I just respect the fact that he keep it real. And, I'm probably going to deal with him. He's not keeping it real because he's honest. What he's doing in that situation is saying, you're not somebody I really want to be in a relationship with. I probably do want to be in a relationship, but not with you. So what I'm going to do is up front, I'm going to tell you that I'm not going to be in a relationship with you. I'm going to tell you that this isn't going to work. I'm going to tell you that you're not going to have anything with me, so you can't bring it up later. That's why I'm keeping it real with you, because I don't really care if you walk away. I know some dudes are going to get mad at me for that, but I don't really care if you walk away. If you do, so what? I'm on to the next. But what I'm doing is I'm hedging my bets and letting you know that, hey, this ain't going to be no relationship. Yes, I'm talking to other people, because that makes it to where you can't get mad. You can't say anything because I told you up front. So a lot of times you might praise a guy for being super honest. I know people who get cheated on by somebody and they're like, well, at least he told me the truth. But you got to ask yourself this question. If you found out he was cheating on you because he left his laptop open with all the plans of what he was going to do with the girl, and when you confronted him about it, he was like, yeah, I'm cheating, and you're thinking to yourself that you could rebuild that relationship, you're thinking to yourself that because he kept it real, you might be able to work something out. Basically what he was telling you is, I want out. I don't really care if you find out that I'm cheating on you because I want out. It doesn't matter if you find out or not. If a guy actually took some time to try to hide it and lie to you, that means that he's more likely to actually want to be in a relationship with you. I know that may sound crazy, but that's just the reality of the situation. A lot of times, someone lying to you is actually a sign of respect. Someone keeping it real with you can be a good thing, but sometimes it's just because they honestly don't care. Do you ever have that blunt friend that just says anything? just talks all kind of trash, says anything they want to say, ask yourself this question. Even though they might say that to you and other people that they hang out with, do they do that to their boss at work? Do they do that in a job interview? Do they do that when they get pulled over by the police? Probably not. The reality is, because even though you're their friend, they might not really have a great deal of value for the friendship. They might not have a really great deal of value for relationships, but they do have a great deal of value for their freedom, their livelihood, and what they're trying to accomplish. So that's what they lie about. And if somebody cares enough about something, pretty much they are willing to lie about it. Maybe not, just tell some huge lie, but they're going to try to put a spin on it at least. So if the person is not doing that, if they're not making any attempt to soften the blow, if they're not making any attempt to conceal something that's not really good about them, if they're not making any attempt to try to protect your feelings, sometimes it's not just because they're really, really honest, but a lot of times it's just that they don't care. So you need to beware of guys that are too honest, because it may be a sign that not really feeling you. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man Chazzellis. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Peace.